What's good? This is Mad Illz, owner of GrindTimeNow.com. Thank you guys for subscribing. I just wanted to drop my quick prediction blog. The battlers were asking me to do this, and a lot of other people were trying to see who was going to win or who I thought should step it up for the next event that we have. February 15th in Orlando, Florida, we have the Valentine's Massacre. So I'm going to run through the lineup, and I'm going to tell you who I think is more prepared or ready to actually win their battle. Headlining, we have Mags versus Getcha. Mags is really dope. Mags doesn't mess up. He doesn't slip up. Getcha has a ton of punchlines, and if Getcha doesn't mess up, I think Getcha could slightly edge that. Getcha he's been preparing for this for a while now, so he's really hungry. But then again, Mags gets really excited about the battles too, so that's going to be a really dope headliner. So make sure you guys come out for that. Right now, I'm kind of leaning towards Getcha, but you know, if Mags is consistent and Getcha messes up, Mags will take it. We have Knox versus Absurd. Isaac is probably in the best shape lyrically of his life, and I think he'll be ready for that. Absurd has to fly all the way out from the West Coast, and I mean, that plays a factor sometimes into your battling. So Absurd really needs to step it up for Isaac, because you know, even though Absurd is a veteran, he's been rhyming longer and battling longer than Isaac. I feel like Isaac might get the edge in that one. Sid Vicious versus Mark the Manager. That's going to be a ridiculous battle. These two were supposed to battle in our last card. Both of them are ready. They're both ready to tear each other to pieces. Mark the Manager has that you know, he balances on the line between like the racism bars and the actual like really dope punchline. So I think that if Sid doesn't come with enough, you know, like jokes or punchlines, because Sid comes with a lot of wordplay a lot, that Sid might fall to Mark. But Sid can hands down be one of the best battlers out. So that's going to be a great battle. Mosh versus DC Smitty. Mosh is on and off. Mosh, again, when he's on, nobody can beat him. When he's off, he is totally off. So I don't know, man. Like, DC Smitty is hungry for it. He requested this battle. I really think that even though he's flying from out of town, I think that he might get Mosh if Mosh doesn't really take this thing serious, because Mosh is at a point in his battle career where I believe that he needs to either stop doing it or take it serious. Let's see. True Logic versus Cream. Once again, Cream's coming from out of town. True Logic is actually flying in from out of town too, so like both of them, even though True Logic used to live here, doesn't necessarily give him the home court advantage. You know what I'm saying? They're both coming from out of town. Cream is coming off of his last battle in Orlando for another league, so both of them are hungry. But I have to go with True Logic on that one. Craig Lamar versus Lou Cypher. This is the battle that a lot of people are going to want to watch. If you've seen Craig Lamar, the guy is pretty much flawless. Lou Cypher, he's a great battle rapper, but he's just starting to show himself. So I think that if Craig Lamar makes one mistake, then Lou Cypher will get him. And if Lou Cypher, I'm going to edge that one a little bit towards Lou Cypher, so we'll see what happens. No Emotion Gold Mask versus Spider Murphy. This is going to be like the greatest battle on the card. Like, this is going to be, like, for those of you that enjoy jokes over bars, this is the one that you want to come for. These two have been taunting each other back and forth for the past year, so I know Spider Murphy's amped up. Even when it comes to bigger names, Spider Murphy has declined them only because he wants to battle No Emotion so bad. So this is going to be a crazy battle, and I just think Spider Murphy lyrically is better at battling than No Emotion is, but No Emotion can say 2 words and completely throw you off your game and make the entire crowd erupt. So that's going to be hard to call it. I can't really call that one. Johnny Boss is going to battle James Roig. ATM fell off the card. James Roig is nice. A lot of people don't like him, and I don't know why, but like we'll be putting out his battle when he battled Sid, and he had one of the best lines of the night. So I'm expecting that James Roig is, as he keeps on progressing, he's going to be a little bit more polished with these battles. But Johnny Boss, you know, like he he's really dope. Johnny Voss has some really dope lines. If he can stay within the time limits, because people are starting to get tired of that. Like, it's played out to every single battle, like, call me out or call out the host for stopping you at a time limit where you're supposed to be at. So it's like, that's cool, it lasted for a while, but let's see what you can actually do, like, within those time limits. I don't really think that that'll play into your character as much anymore, since people are already used to it. Basic versus D-Rocka. Basic is probably one of the most underestimated MCs in grind time. The dude is nice, but like, a lot of his lines go over people's heads, and I think that if he shows the aggression that he showed in previous battles, that we'll definitely be able to see him take the win on that. D-Rocka is brand new in the grind time format, but he's been doing very well, so this will be his first opponent in which he has some true competition, so we'll see how he does with that. But I'm going to have to go with a veteran Basic on that one. Just make sure you guys come out. There's going to be performances by Prospect, I guess Set Gang South, and my verse is actually performing that day too, so check it out, and make sure you go to grindtimenow.com, subscribe, and in the springtime, catch Mad Illz versus Lush 1 Tour. Peace.